Hey everybody, what's going on? Richard Hale here with teachingonlinebusiness.com. Thank you for taking the time to be here. I have an awesome video today. Not only am I going to go over Ahrefs, which is absolutely the best SEO software out there, I'm going to prove it to you that it's better. So for those of you SEOs, content marketers, digital agencies that's watching this video, I'm going to show you why Ahrefs is better. And before I get into the content, I don't work for Ahrefs. They didn't ask me to make this video. They didn't pay me to make this video. I'm not an Ahrefs affiliate. I just love the software. And due to the awesome job they do, I felt it's my duty to do a review on it and let other people know just how great this software is, because the one thing that I have to say, Tim, which is the founder at Ahrefs, he does an amazing job when it comes to adding new features and different things like that, and he's just made this product incredible, and it is absolutely the best SEO software out there. I'm going to prove it to you today. So that's what's on tap for today's video, and again, appreciate everybody taking the time to be here. So Ahrefs SEO software. Now, everybody, that's what they relate when they hear Ahrefs. Most people that have heard of it, perhaps you haven't, but Ahrefs is an SEO software, and that's how it's promoted and advertised. But Ahrefs does way more than any other SEO software out there. But on top of that, it does for content marketing. It does for Ppc ads. It does for social media, and I'm getting ready to show you exactly what I mean by that. It's not just an SEO software. And at my digital marketing agency, we rely on Ahrefs for a number of different things. Not just SEO, but content marketing, finding specific keywords, seeing popular headlines and titles and different things like that, looking up competitors, especially on the PPC side. Ahrefs does it all. So without further ado, let's get into this. Now, I'm challenging each and every one of you that's watching this video. I want you to look up this same domain. What I have in here is truckerslogic.com. I want you to type this into your SEO software. So if you have Moz, if you have SEMrush, Ravens Tools, whatever it is, and we're going to compare analysis. Now, I've already ran the test, and I know that 9 times out of 10, Ahrefs brings back more data. Now, let's think about this. For you SEOs, why is that important? Well, if I'm evaluating a website, and I want to know how many backlinks they have, we all know link building is a big thing in SEO. It's what you say, it's important that when you look up a website, it's important that you know how many backlinks that website has, right? Or referring domains. Every time that I've used Ahrefs and compared it with the other software, Ahrefs always brings back more backlinks, more referring domains, more ranking keywords. That's very important. I don't have the time to manually analyze a website, especially a big website that literally has thousands and thousands, if not tens of thousands, or millions of pages. There's no way. It would take you way too long. I don't have that kind of time. I need a tool that does it in seconds, and that's the beauty of Ahrefs. Let's look at this domain. So truckerslogic.com. Type this into your SEO software. I'm being serious. I want you to type it in. Here is my results. I'm bringing back 25.3 thousand backlinks. I'm bringing back 437 referring domains. I'm bringing back 5.5 thousand organic keywords. I guarantee what you bring back, unless you're using Ahrefs yourself, what you bring back is going to be less. Now, if you bring back more, hey, screenshot that, put it in the comments, let me know, okay? I want to know. But for most of you, I'm going to be confident when I say you won't bring back this many results. And again, why is that important? I want to know what I'm ranking for, right? I don't want to bring back just 2,000 ranking keywords for a particular website. If we was analyzing truckerslogic.com right now, there's 5.5 thousand organic keywords. I want to know what those are. That's going to affect me, what I'm doing for strategies, what I'm using for anchor terms when it comes to link building. I need to know that. If I'm only bringing back 2,000 ranking keywords, I'm missing 3,000. That's not cool. And that's the problem with the other software. Now, I'm not gonna call anybody out. I'm not like that. The other SEO software on the market, and many of you already know this, I'm not saying they're bad. They all are good. They've all been built for the right reasons, I'm sure. It's just a fact, guys. And that's all it is. It's just factual data. When it comes to bringing back the most data points, that's very, very important for SEO. Ahrefs brings back the most. And the other ones often only bring back a smaller percentage. And usually it's in that 50-60% range. So there's a ton of different things that Ahrefs does, and I like to go over with those features. And again, look up truckerslogic.com, put it in your SEO software, let me know in the comments below. So there's a lot of things that Ahrefs does. So Ahrefs rank. This is based on backlinks. This is Ahrefs' way of ranking your website and really your backlink power. And they have two main metrics, and these are very accurate as it pertains to Google's algorithm. So they just changed domain rating. They dropped this, and I'm still getting behind it, but that just happened yesterday or the day before. It was this week where they dropped domain rating. So they're using a new score. I haven't had the opportunity to read that blog to fully understand it. I would recommend that you read the Ahrefs blog about this recent change. It should be the first post there at the moment. Today is I think the second. So domain rating. This shows how strong a backlink profile is for the target website. And it's on a scale of 1 to 100, 100 being the highest, 1 being the lowest. Now the URL rating, this shows how strong a backlink profile for a target URL is on that same scale. So that's for the URL rating, that's for the URL value. DR is overall domain rating. Okay, so backlinks, you can check this out, and I love this feature because Ahrefs counts your historical backlinks and your live backlinks, which is very, very cool. And they do the same thing on referring domains. You can see historically, this truckerslogic.com, 872 referring domains. Right now, picking up 437. Organic keywords, it brought up 5.5 thousand. So when we click on our organic keywords, and I love the ability to make quick reports in Ahrefs. I mean, I can literally have a report within a few seconds. So as you can see, we have ranking keywords in the US, Canada, this is Australia, this is United Kingdom, and even more. So, and this is important for those of you that are international brands, or you have international companies that are in different countries. Those are market segments, because you want to know what you're ranking for in that particular country. This is very, very important. So I love having this feature. And another thing that I love about Ahrefs is the clean interface. As you can see, this is all ordered perfectly. It's all neat. It's in line. Very easy to access. Very easy to read. So we have our ranking keywords here. And Google took away our search volumes, right? These are pretty accurate. I must say, I have tested that, and based on Google Analytics and testing the volumes, I think they're pretty accurate. So I do follow these search volumes, which are monthly search volumes. So we have the volume for the particular keyword. We have the KD, which is keyword difficulty. We have the CPC, which is cost per click. We have traffic, and we have the position. And we have the ranking URL. And it also shows you when a particular keyword was updated. So we can click on the position and we can get all of our keywords. So these will be the first page ranking keywords. Now you'll notice that sometimes you rank for an article, sometimes you rank for an image. What's cool about this is I know these are inside the image pack. So these are ranking URLs that are images. So they put this little image icon here, and I can immediately know what's going on. Now check this out right here. This is a featured snippet. So we get the little quote marks. So this is inside a featured snippet on Google. So we have this one, this one, this one, this one. We have several featured snippets for this particular website. And now here we're running into one of the first articles that are ranking second here. And you can see each one of these are, you can hover over this and it shows you, yeah, this one just recently climbed to number 1. This one climbed to number 1. This one fell back from number 1. So, of course, the red would be you losing rankings and the green would be gaining rankings. And again, it tracks every one of them. And again, what we have? We had 4,821 results just inside the United States ranking keywords. And over here, it'll tell you when a particular keyword was updated. So it also has new. So over here, we can type in new, and we can look at all the different new keywords that have just showed up for any given website. And we can see that over the course of the last 30 days that we have 50 keywords in the top 3. We have 231 keywords on the top page of Google. And we have 2,092 within the top 5 pages. So I always like having this because clients like to see that chart going up. So this is something you could always take a screenshot of. But we're also seeing the new keywords that are now coming in for the website. So when we go back to the overview here, there's a lot of different things that Ahrefs brings up. For example, we know we have 7,763 crawl pages. We can see our referring domains. We can see the type of websites that are linking to our website. For those of you that are doing PBNs and different things like that, you have your referring IPs, you have your referring subnets. You know that's very, very important. Here's your total backlinks, do follow links, no follow links, the text backlinks, redirect backlinks, image form, and of course your .gov and .edu. And this is how your URL rating is determined. So this shows which websites are linking to what, and with this website we only have 0 to 10 and 10 to 20 backlinks coming in. But you see that even despite that, with that, we have some decent traffic here. And I know with Truckers Logic, we have anywhere between 8 to 10,000 a month. And that's kind of what we do with the organic traffic. It's usually times 5 whatever shows up. This is usually always less than the actual traffic that you have. So when you're looking up a website and it may show up maybe like 3,000 a month, more than likely they're probably getting 10 to 15. So that's a good way to estimate how much traffic a website has. Now, traffic's big now with SEO because websites that don't have traffic, they're losing rankings. So you want to target websites that have a lot of traffic and a lot of engagement. And this is a great way to look up a particular website and see if it's worth linking to. And of course, looking at the other important SEO metrics. We can see our yearly index right here for referring domains. We can go back all the time. As you can see, this goes back to 2014. Same thing with the referring pages. We can see how many links we've had how many we've gained, how many we've lost. We can see do follow, no follow, redirects. We can see our CTLDs, and these are distributions from the backlinks. We can look at our anchor cloud. We can look at the anchor phrases that are being used, and we can also see the anchor terms. And these, of course, your anchors, they're very, very important. That's a very important part of the link building process. So knowing these from any given website, all you have to do is type a website in, and instantly you have all this data. It's very, very cool. So we could go to organic search, and it gives us our traffic estimate. It gives us the countries that we have keywords in, and an estimate on the traffic. We can see the top 10 competitors that we're competing against, and we showed you this position chart, and it also has a fill-in heat map right here, and it'll list your top 5 organic keywords down here and your top 5 organic pages. Paid search, we're not running any ads, but if we were running PPC, this would show up. And of course, it has a content overview, and these are just some of the more popular URLs that would appear on any website you search for. So referring domains, that's important, right? So when we go to referring domains, there's a few things that we can do here. We can see exactly who's linking to us, and check this out. We can see their domain rating, we can see their Ahrefs rank, we can see how many backlinks they have, and we can see if the link is do follow, because do follow backlinks, that's how you get your SEO link juice. And we can see exactly when it was first in a first appeared, which is cool. And we can go down all of these, and we can analyze any of these websites. So if you're looking up a website and you see that these are the URLs that are linked to them, we could come down here. We could come over here to export. We can make a report within a few seconds, and boom, we have a full list of all the backlinks that a website's ranking for, and we're going to go through that and see what kind of backlinks we can get from their backlink profile. It's super, super easy. And remember, we can look at the recent and live or historical for any website. How cool is that, man? That is like one of the most coolest features, and we're just barely getting into it. I mean, there is a ton of different things to show here. As you can see, when we go over here to the left column, we can look at anchors. Look how we can dive deep into the anchor text. Check this out. So these are our recent anchor text. We could go to live. We could go to historical. So let me show you this. If you go to historical for a website, maybe you're working for an SEO client that maybe 6 months ago they were ranking great, right? But something happened. You could go into the historical data and start analyzing, because backlinks are usually kind of what makes things go up and down. So you can use this historical data to give a new client some insights, or get insights for your own websites. You can see what other backlink strategies are being used by different companies. We can look at terms. We can look at 2-word terms, 3-word terms, 4-word terms. We can look at the different link types. All we have to do is look for it, or we can type in our own little search result to bring anything that we want here. And of course, we can go over here to export. That's one of the things I love about Ahrefs, even though there's probably 100 things that I do, is I can make really quick reports. Really quick reports. And clients, they love reports. We know that, right? Usually we want a report every week. We try to give them once a month. Different things like that. But to be able to bring a report with all this data on it within a matter of seconds, and when they get that report, they look at it and they're like, wow, how long did this take you? It only took you a few seconds. You can charge for that. There's nothing wrong with that. You should make money when you can make money. If I had a website and I didn't know these, I would pay to have this done. It's not your fault. You can use Ahrefs and get it done in a second, right? So this is very, very important information. We can look at the top referring content tool. So these are going to show recent, live, and historical. It was one of the best added features that Ahrefs has done. And we can look at the different websites that are linking back to us. And we can even look at their the tweets, the Facebook likes, the LinkedIn shares, Pinterest, the total. We can look at the SP, and this is the social power. So social power, it shows the third largest value of social shares across 5 social networks tracked by Ahrefs. That's pretty cool, and you can see when it's first seen. So we can look up anything, any one of these for any particular website. We can look up referring IPs. And again, I know some of you be doing the PBN thing. That is your choice. But I know when it comes to PBN and building your PBNs and different things like that, I know referring IPs are very, very important. You want to know, what's going where. And this is an opportunity for you to easily be able to find it and, again, do a report on it. Organic keywords we looked at, top pages. So for any website, we can type it in and we can look at the top pages that they have for that website. We can look at the traffic percentage. We can look at the estimated value. We can look at how many keywords they have there. We can look at the RD for the particular link. We can look at the ranking URL. We can see the top keyword, and we can see the volume for that keyword. And as you can see, this finds a lot on my website, and I don't know exactly how many total results they have, but here's 50 results, and we have 9 pages. So that's easily a few hundred. So that's another cool feature with Ahrefs. We can look at competing domains. If you're looking up a website, right? You look up a website, how in the world are you going to know who's competing against you? You have to manually go out there and start looking, right? Or with other software, you have to type those competitors in, but nonetheless, you need to know them. Not with Ahrefs. Now, all I have to go is to my competing domain section and look. We can look at unique truckers. So, we can look at the keywords, which are common, which are unique, and which are unique competitors. And look, I instantly have this big long list of websites that are competing against truckerslogic.com. How cool is that? When you have the right software, this saves you so much time. And I'm telling you, Ahrefs is worth every penny. I know they're one of the more expensive SEO softwares out there, but there's a reason. It's because all of these different features. We can look at competing pages. We can look at the content gap, which is very cool. You can type in the URLs and you can kind of see what keywords are ranking, which are not, why, and you can analyze that. You can look at pages best by links. With this feature, with the best by links, we can look up the best pages by backlinks. So we're able to instantly see which links are bringing in the biggest amount of referring domains. We can look at which links are bringing the biggest growth. Check this out. So what we're looking at right here is 1 day, 7 day, 30-day periods. With this particular picture, in the last 30 days, we've been able to gain 13 backlinks just from this picture alone. How cool is that, right? And we're able to see which are bringing in the most referring domains. And that's like, here's another picture that's brought in 5. Here's another picture that's brought in 5. We use our pictures because we know there's a lot of websites out there that use our pictures and we get a backlink for them. So image links for SEO, it's an awesome idea. Top content, we're able to see all the content for any given website. We can see the referring domains. We can see how many tweets and all the social shares. We can see how many they have total. And see, look, when we go down here to this article, look how many times it's been shared. So we know this is a topic that has a lot of engagement. So if we're looking up a website and maybe we're competing against Truckers Logic in this example, hey, we can look here and we can see, hey, this is 8.7 thousand shares. What can we do with it? Let's create an article with this topic, and we can do that for any that's popular. We can go through the list. Right here's one, trucker slang, 345. That would be one that we want to target. Right here's one for the truck and parking shortage, has 133. Let's do that. So you can look these up for any website. So imagine that you're looking up this big website and you can go down their list and see how many social shares their content has. You don't have to manually check them out. You saw me bring it up in 1 second, right? What can I do? Boom, I can do this a report. I love that, man. I mean, I am so passionate about it. I told Ahrefs, I wish you guys would have an affiliate program because I would sell this stuff all day long. That's how passionate I am about it, because Ahrefs, I mean, there's no other SEO software out there. And again, this is not just SEO software. This can be used for social media marketing. This can be used for content marketing. This can be used for research and market research and competitor research. I mean, it's not just an SEO tool, and that was kind of one of the main points I wanted to get across to everybody watching the video. It's much more than just an SEO tool. It's the greatest SEO tool on the market, but it's so much more, and it's one of the best tools all around for anybody in marketing. So we can look at link domains, anchors, broken links, PPC keywords. So let's go to another website here. I want to show you what it can find when it comes to PPC campaigns. So we need a website that's running ads, and I know this one is. So let's look this one up. Okay, another awesome thing that Ahrefs does is finding PPC ads. So I typed in techsmith.com, which has created Camtasia, which is an awesome video editor. Big shout out to you guys. But we can see that they have some PPC campaigns going. So when we click on this, check this out. We can see exactly what countries that this company is advertising in. How cool is that, right? So we can see the keyword. We can see the ad. Check this out. We can see exactly what copy they're using on their ads. And remember, we can do this for any website, any competitor. For those of you that has the digital agency, for those of you that's offering Google AdWords services. How cool. You know yourself. This is an awesome feature to have. That way you're not having to manually go find these ads, screenshot them, all at different things. We can do this, and again, we can always create a report with what we have here. We can look at the search volume. We can look at the keyword difficulty. We can see the cost per click. We can see the traffic. We can see the results. We can see the ranking URL, and we can go down here for each and one of them. Look, we just hover over the ad, and we can see exactly what they're saying for any particular keyword. How cool is that, right? Check it out. Hey, maybe we can go to Brazil, right? Let's go to Brazil. What kind of keywords are we using here? Boom. What are we using? Oh, how cool is that, right? So this is simply amazing. And again, they really don't promote themselves as the PPC tool, but they are. I mean, this is very, very helpful. This is a feature I always use because we do Google PPC, and this is very, very important. And again, you don't want to have to be out there manually doing this stuff. You want to be able to do it within a few seconds, and Ahrefs makes that possible. So a few more things that I want to show you. Check this out. So, content marketing. Creating content. That is super, super important. How can we figure out what content to focus on? Content is always a big part of everybody's strategy because you have to get content out there in order to be found. So, what if we was doing something on digital marketing? So, we'll type in digital marketing. We're going to let Ahrefs do its thing. Check this out. So, what do we start to get back? We start to get back content topics around digital marketing. So, right here's one. Digital marketing is the future of customer support. See, we can look at this one and we can see it has been shared 3,000 times. But check this out. When we go down here and we see Cotton Grammar Media's Miami SEO and digital marketing, and he's a good SEO, let me tell you. But we can see 14,000 social media shares. We can also see the domain rating, how many referring domains here, and organic traffic estimates. How cool is this? So we type in a particular keyword, a particular keyword query, as you'd call it, search query, and we can see all this data. This is going to help us analyze a lot of different things. We can use it for many things. We can use it to get titles and headlines. We can use it to see which content has been shared the most. We can see which content has the biggest engagement. We can go analyze these pages for SEO. There is a ton of different things that we can do. And I know there is some software out there that kind of does this, but they don't do all the SEO elements and the PPC elements. And some of you may know who that is. I'm not going to say anything about them. That's why I pay Ahrefs, and I don't need those other tools. I don't need to go find the content topics, use stuff. I'm not going to say their name, but you guys get the point. Look how cool this is. And we get tons and tons of results that we can go through. And guess what? Yeah, we can make a report about it. But we can also check published dates. Remember, we brought back 1 million results just for digital marketing alone. That's a lot of content, but we can look at language. We can hit shares, and we can look for specific shares. So domain rating, we can put it in here. So when you're looking for particular data points, you're going to have the opportunity to do that. All you have to do is put it into the filter. How cool is that, right? So let's go to Keyword Explorer. So you want to start focusing on keywords. Maybe you're starting a new website or you're starting with some new content. Well, let's see what shows up for digital marketing. We saw all the different content that showed up. What can we get to show up with digital marketing? Oh, check this out. I just love it. There's so many features and functionalities that, man, it gets me a little excited. I don't know if that's weird that it does that, but what can I say? I get excited over this stuff. See, over here we can see it has a global search volume, 369,000 a month. And check this out, India. India is searching for it 163,000 times a month. The US, only 49,000. So it shows your global volume. Right here, it shows the clicks. So right now, for digital marketing as a keyword, we have organic at 91%. We have paid at 9%. And it looks like the keyword is averaging about $8 per click. So that's awesome. We can come down here. We're waiting for these to appear here. So we have a keyword difficulty of 61. So that's on a scale, 0 being the lowest, 100 being the highest competitive. Digital marketing is at a 61. What I like about this is it gives me keyword ideas. So not only do I see digital marketing, I see digital marketing agency. What is digital marketing? So it's giving you more keywords to work with. There's also relative keywords that rank with digital marketing. It shows us HubSpot comes up, marketing, digital. You also get search suggestions, which is very, very cool. Now, the big cool thing. See, we're able to see what AdWords are down here. So we can see what's being paid for. We can see 18 organic results. We can see that there's 6 AdWords. We can see there's 14 site links. And we can see the knowledge panel, the image pack, top stories, and related questions. That is so cool that we're able to get all of this data down here, and we don't have to go search for it no more, right? So we see AR. This is Ahrefs rank. We see the domain rank. We see the URL rank. We see backlinks, domains, traffic, keyword, top keyword, and the volume, and how many Facebook shares are on there. How cool is that? Check this out. We don't have to go search Google. All we have to do is type in the keyword, and we get all this data back. And it's a ton. And it's helpful. It's very, very helpful when you're looking for particular keywords, when you're doing your competitor research and different things like that. So we can look up phrase matches, having the same terms. There's a bunch of different things over here. I'm telling you guys, I think they even have a free trial now. You need to go try that, or it's a low-cost free trial, or it's a low-cost trial. I'm telling you, you would love this. And again, we've only scratched the surface. I wanted to show you the main features, but it also has rank tracker, which you could track any keyword that you want for any list of websites. It also has the site audit, which you can use to analyze. Really, you're looking at more or less all of the on-site SEO. You can look at the URLs crawled and different things like that. I'm not going to completely go into it, but this is more for your technical SEO and different things like that. And it also has domain comparison. It has batch analysis. It has link intersect, and it has the SEO toolbar. And of course, the Ahrefs API. So, I mean, look, you're going to use what you want to use, but when it comes to SEO, there's no other software out there that compares. And as I showed you, there's a ton of different ways that you can use Ahrefs features for stuff outside of SEO. It's a perfect market research tool for those of you that are looking into markets and doing competitor research and different things like that. This is a perfect tool to use for those of you that are doing PPC, Google AdWords. This is a perfect tool to use for those of you that are using content marketing and looking for marketing ideas and engagement and social media signals and different things like that. It's a great tool to use. So I appreciate everybody sticking with me. I hope I've gave Ahrefs the justice it deserves, because it is an amazing product. I don't recommend any product that I don't use. And as you can see, I have an account here. I use this every day, not only in SEO, but for different marketing purposes. So I've used a lot of SEO software, and again, Ahrefs is the best. So I hope you enjoy this. I hope it gives you a great inside view of how Ahrefs works and all the crazy function and features. It's just amazing, and they just keep adding, which is cool. So I've stuck at the same price, even though they added all these features in, which I appreciate that. That's the way companies should do. So very, very cool. So I appreciate everybody taking the time. If you like videos like this, please take the time to subscribe to our channel. If you found this helpful, please take the time to like it. That supports us. I always appreciate that. You can always come visit us at teachingonlinebusiness.com. This is what we do. We do reviews, product reviews. We talk about SEO. We talk about marketing. Try to give you insights to help you grow your own business. So I appreciate everybody's time. Thank you. God bless. Have an awesome day. And hopefully I'll catch you on the next video.